Hey there, Mustangs, and welcome to yet another Celebration of Knowledge activity, also known as the SAGE test. We are beginning week 3, and this is the Science SAGE test. As always, remain seated, please. Permaneceros sentados, por favor. Please keep your arms, legs, and head within the cart at all time. Do your best, show how smart you are, and enjoy the ride.
You should have found a stick of peppermint gum at your testing station. Please enjoy this refreshing treat as long as you are actively testing or double-checking your answers. Keep the wrapper close at hand. Once you have finished and decided to submit your test, you will be asked to wrap up the gum and throw it in the garbage that will be brought to you.
Your M-Games personal training chart tracks your work on 4 important things: being on time, doing your best work, solving all problems, and checking all answers. At the conclusion of today's session, your proctor will stamp your card for as many of those categories as your proctor feels you earned today. For every stamp you earned, your name will be entered into the prize drawing at the end of the 4 weeks. Keep track of your card.
Also, your proctor may silently reward you with a mystery motivating ticket during today's session if he or she notices you are doing any of the appropriate test-taking strategies, such as using your scratch paper or double-checking your answers. They have to remain silent as they hand them to you, so don't ask them questions about those tickets in the moment. Your tickets can be scanned during lunch today to redeem your prize.
During the testing, all cell phones should have been kept in your locker or in the cell phone pouch in the room. If it's still on you, make sure to put it in the pouch at this time.
Please remain seated throughout the testing. If you need assistance, raise your hand and the proctor will come to you. Keep in mind, the proctor cannot help you solve or say any of the questions on your test.
As always, use your scratch paper to figure out the answers on the test. Writing down your thinking will always help you do your best.
Stop. Make sure you do not submit your test without your proctor standing next to you. When you finish your test and decide you are ready to submit, please raise your hand and the proctor will help you. They also will remind you what your score on the last test was in the previous years so that you can beat your score and see how well you did.
Once you have finished, you will need to sit quietly or read a book. No other activities can take place during the testing session, and you absolutely can't disrupt other test takers in the room. For this reason, we recommend you take your time and don't rush through the test. There is nowhere else to go once you're done.
That's it. Those are your reminders. We are about to begin. Students, I can't say it enough. What you have accomplished already in the first 2 weeks of the SAGE test is incredible. I know we showed this little clip on Mustang Media, but it is worthwhile to show again. Already as a school, you are beating the best language arts scores ever at Westlake Junior High School by 6%. In fact, I checked it this morning. It's up another 0.5%. So 6.5% higher than any other Westlake students have ever done on this test. And that was just the reading and writing test. Incredible work. As we start a new test, we're expecting approximately 60 questions on this test. Therefore, I recommend once again, fold your scratch paper that you should have into the boxes like we showed before. That gives you a grand total of 32 boxes. Don't go beyond that in one day. The biggest mistake we see is kids going faster than they need to. Take your time. You've got nowhere else to go. Don't go farther than that in one day. We wish you the best of luck as you begin the SAGE Science tests. Go Mustangs.